Hello and welcome back. I'm Randy Newbert from VoodooFX. In today's video, we'll be doing another 3D model review. So let's get started. Okay guys, so we're back here today with another 3D model review. And this model is brought to us by Dream Studios. And this is the Oblivion Drone. This model's been done a few times. Actually in a couple versions through Dream Studios, but this is the latest and greatest rendition of the model. Here is just one of the, this is one of the scale prints that he sent over for review. Again, this is the main body. It comes with a whole bunch of little add-on parts for it. But one of the biggest upgrades on the model itself, let me kind of flip it around here too so you can get a kind of look at a little back of the engine area. And anyway, you can kind of get an idea of the scale of the model. The model is quite large overall. And again, he's going to have a couple variations of this model, both in a 3D and in a physical actual model kit. So you'll be able to get it in two renditions. So anyway, so one of the big upgrades, besides doing some of the body work over, is this mechanical that they did for the gun turrets. So these have all the mechanical hardware in them exposed. And it's really cool the way it is because, again, you know, this is a nice option to have this on the model when the guns are in the out position. Now, you can set it up either way, whatever way you'd want to do it, but this is kind of the way it goes. And then there's also, you can do a magnet option, so you could actually have these things magnetically hooked onto the model. And they basically, I mean, they just sit in this little housing here, and they're just, this kind of just to give you an idea of how it looks kind of more or less when it's mounted. But that is what the gun turrets look like when they are actually mounted on. And again, you might be able to see a little better with seeing the outside of the mechanical in here. Again, there's some options with the model. And again, you know, for as far as the 3D model goes, you could scale up to kind of pretty much whatever you would like as far as scale goes. But yeah, this is what it looks like. And then again, you know, here are the two pieces together. And again, these are available in 3D and in physical kits. So anyway, so this is one of them. And then I'm going to show you a couple little add-on parts that go with this. There is a rear engine bell. And this could be painted like, or, you know, printed in a clear part or a clear casting. This one, I think there's two variations of it. This one is what they call the down thrust, or this would be the hover mode. Because when you put it in the back here, again, you know, this whole ball spins. But this is like when it's, you know, in that hover position, this is, you know, the nozzle would be pointing down. But there is a variation of it that has with the actual, that it sits in there, you know, and looks like it's, you know, going forward. So this is kind of like a hover mode, and you get a forward mode one. So again, nice little add-on parts. Again, you see the detail of this. It's very nice, very high quality. And again, this is a 3D print. It has a little bit of primer on here. Hasn't been fully cleaned, but still very nice just the way it is stock. Now let me see here. I wanted to show you without going into like a lot of detailed parts, because it has not only the clear lenses come with the kit, it has a option to cut out, they have the little googly eye thing, so you can actually cut your own little lenses out for it. And then again, like, see, like these are little rear engine inserts, can be fully lit. You know, very easy to light these up with a 3 or 5 millimeter LED. And again, scale's kind of redundant for this project, but that's kind of what it looks like, you know, like when they're in there. And again, you know, these are just little nice little add-on pieces that are easy to install. And again, since they're already kind of pre-cut and ready to go, you can fully light these. So again, very nice, good fit, good quality. So that is, again, some of the detailed parts. Now, you would have to add on some of the other stuff if you wanted, like there's some extensions out here. I used push pins the last build that I did on this model, and they look just fabulous when they were all said and done. So again, there's some options on there that you'll have to add in. And again, for the little red light and the little covers and everything, you could easily light this one up. Again, there's a lot of access in here, and you can pretty much get in the whole back side in here. So there's a lot of room. And then plus you got some of the room getting into the sides here too as well. So anyway, so this is the larger scale version. And then now I'm going to get into, let me go and grab the little small version. And this is a really cool piece. Again, it was neat that it came in this kind of this different optional, you can kind of get an idea of scale. I can kind of stand these up to each other, and you can get an idea of how different they are as far as scale goes. I'm going to pop out this little engine part so we don't lose it, break it. But yeah, so here's a little scale comparison as far as the two of them go. And I think this, hopefully this will show it pretty good. But, you know, so he has this version as well, which is a neat little mini version. This one, what's really cool about this one is, in this case, these ones are made to be popped in there, and these ones actually rotate and move a little bit. So you have the option, again, to have the turrets, the gun turrets out and all the mechanical exposed. But, you know, again, since the way they're set up, they can actually rotate. So again, if you want to, you want them like, shooting up or whatever position you would want, you can kind of crank them into the position. And again, you get all this nice exposed mechanical in there as well. Again, this model could be easily lit. Again, scale, and then it also has the options in here for the engine. So you actually have something that will actually go in, a motor part. Let me grab that little piece. And again, these are printed in two variations. And again, here's like the hover version. So the hover version kind of just sits in there. And that, that makes it look like when it's hovering. So that's a nice little option for it. And again, this could be printed in clear. And then you could backlight all this ring and the whole body here and really make it look nice. Get like a little pulsing effect or something. Now here's what it looks like with just a straight on. And again, I'm just going to kind of pressure fit it in there. But there you go. So there is the option to have it, with the forward movement thruster in the rear. And I haven't dug them out, but there also is a set of little engine inserts for these upper impulse engines or the motors in the top. And these also can be, again, easily lit with a lot of access. So anyway, yeah, this is a really neat little kit. It comes with some options. You can do different stuff with it. And again, he'll have these available on their website, and I'll put some description and some linkage. So in case you want to order this model, you can order it through them direct. And again, really neat little piece. I've done this Oblivion drone a few times, and it's always been a really fun build. So, if you're into the Oblivion movie, this is like a really kind of like good grail piece to have in your Oblivion collection. A lot of guys collect a lot of different stuff for this thing. But again, this is great for a builder. Fun model to build. And again, also great for collectors too. Anybody that wants to get into having a collection of these this is the one to get. So anyway, I'm going to wrap this video up. And again, to rephrase all this, this is the Oblivion drone from Oblivion the movie. And again, you can order this up. I'll have all the information followed up in the end here. And again, thanks for watching the videos. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And we'll see you on the next model kit review. Thanks for watching.